Hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Unity tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to create a pause menu in your game and add some functionality to your pause menu and make it work. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we get right into it, make sure, if you're excited for this tutorial, make sure to slap a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe with the bell icon clicked. You don't want to miss a single video, upload, or stream. Now let's get right into it. Which first thing you gotta do is open up your project. And last time we did some UI, we had a timer with the seconds, add some buttons here, and then it just went away for some fucking reason. I don't know why it went away for a certain reason. So with our UI still selected, I'm gonna right click, and we're gonna create, then go to UI, we're gonna add a panel. And we're going to call this pause UI, or you can call it pause game UI, whatever, it doesn't matter. Then with this UI, right click UI, then we're going to add some text. Then we'll go back to our theme view to edit. Go right here. We're going to just change out the font to like about 23. Our alignment to center. We're going to change our font. So I'm going to go to my Photo Explorer, to my assets from our previous game. We're going to find the fonts that we need. The fonts I'm going to use for this one is the Burbank Big Regular Bold. So before we import the fonts, I'm going to go to our assets. Just click on assets. I'm going to right click, create, and I'm going to add a folder, create a new folder. We'll call this one fonts. And open up fonts 1. Oh, there's already a folder for fonts, so we can delete fonts 1. If we haven't already created a folder for fonts, then create one. I already created a folder for fonts, and I'm going to drag and drop the Burbank Big Regular Bold into the Unity engine, and then we'll fetch our hierarchy, pause UI, click on the text. I'm going to name this one to pause game text. And we're going to drag and drop a font into the where it says font. And we're going to change the color of the font to like a red. And we'll go to our game view. We're going to increase this a little bit more to like about 35. And in our text box, we're going to name this one to pause, or game pause, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to name it. And that's what it should look like, but it needs to be a little bit more bigger. And make sure to anchor this to the top, that center. And we're going to change the font size to 45, see that works. Control S to save, so that works. That looks good, but we're going to still in the inspector panel of the pause game text. We're going to add a component. We're going to add some effects. UI effects In that one, I'm going to add an outline. Click on the effect color. I should set this to 255 for full color. There we go. There's our pause text. Now we're going to add some buttons on the pause UI. Right click, UI, then button, and Control D. Duplicate another one. And we're going to drag our scene view. Make sure you go to the scene view to add the buttons. Then for this button, we're going to call this one, I think it's Zoom BTN. Then this one will be for menu. We'll go more in depth on the menu BTN. That'll be with a button manager. Should we rename this one to Resume? Or whoops, that's the wrong button. That should be main menu. Okay, I'll mix these up. And this one should be Resume BTN. Check this. Change this text to Resume. Now we go. We're going to change the font to like about 20. Let's go with about 19. That sounds reasonable. 19. Alright. Now we're going to create. Now we're going to create the script for this one. So we're going to right click, create empty. This will be pause menu manager. Then we're going to go to our scripts folder. Go to our scripts folder, right click, create C# script. Call this pause game, or pause, whatever you want to call the script. But it's going to be in C#, because everything we're doing in this tutorial series is in C#. Right, we're going to open up this pause game C# script, and we're going to do some coding. Don't worry, if you don't want to code, you can get the script on the website for free, jmgamedevtutorials.weebly.com, which will link that website in the description. So you can, once you click that website, make sure to go to Unity Scripts. The tab says Unity Scripts, and look for the pause game script. In model development, all we need is the void update. Get rid of void start. Don't need that. But we need to create a couple variables. This will be public transform canvas, which will be referencing to the pause game UI. Then our next variable will be public transform then player, semicolon. That's the only two variables that we need for the script. Then down to void update. In the script, we need to do an if function. So go with if, semicolon, or curly brackets, input dot get button down. If we want to know what the button down is, when you go back to our Unity engine, go to edit, go to project settings, and go to where it says input, axes. We want is the where it says cancel, which is the escape key. So we want to get cancel references to cancel. So with if input that key button down cancel, and we need start the curly bracket, close for curly bracket. If canvas dot game object dot active and hierarchy double equals false false right? And now we want canvas canvas dot game object dot set active true. Then cursor dot visible equals true. Fix this real quick. Then time dot time scale equals 0. Then player dot get component, and we need to get the first person controller. I just realized I messed up on time scale. Time scale should have capital S. There we go. In order to get the first person controller, we're gonna go out to the second line of code, which is using the Unity standard assets dot characters dot first person. There we go. That should be settled, and now we can get the first person controller dot enabled equals false. Alright, if our button is, if we get button down, the cancel button, canvas in the hierarchy will be false, and the canvas set the canvas to true, the cursor will be true, and the timescale will be set to 0, and the first person controller will be disabled once we hit that button, which is going to pause the game. And now on else, curly bracket, expect a curly bracket. Now this is where that, alright. Else canvas, we're going to reverse things, canvas dot game object dot set active false, cursor dot visible equals false, time dot time scale equals 1, then player dot get component first person controller dot enabled equals true. It's going to check whether or not if the cancel button has been pushed or not. If it is, it's going to set the. If it is, it's going to run this line of code. If it is, it's going to run this line of code. If not, it's going to run this line of code. Alright, on the other side of things, you want to things. I'm going to add a public void resume game curly brackets curly brackets on canvas, reference to canvas dot game object dot set active false. Make sure we add a semicolon, otherwise the script won't work. And cursor dot visible equals false, Then time dot time scale equals 1. Player dot get component first person controller dot enabled equals false. And there we go. Close curly bracket and save the script. Alright. Let's go back to Unity and see if we get any errors in our script, which we don't. And we're gonna, and there is an error in our script. Alright. Let's do this one. That script should work. Save the script again. If we just use public void, if we would just use void, okay. Public void figure out what's going on. Oh boy, this is coming to. Okay, I see what I did wrong with my script. I got another game pause script from my previous game that I'm gonna use, so y'all can download this script if you want. So I'm gonna copy all this, copy, then Control A all this, Control V, and save the script. So, erase the code I said before. Make sure you're using Unity standard assets.characters.firstperson. Make sure you have a couple variables. Make sure you get rid of Siri just somehow appeared. Make sure you get rid of the void start and the notes. All you need is the void update. You need a couple of variables. You need a public bool. Pause game equals false semicolon. Then public game object pause menu semicolon. Then void update if curly brackets input dot get button down curly brackets, and I quote cancel like we did, the spiky curly bracket, if pause game equals false, does equal pause game equals false, then we should have another curly bracket for around that next code, then enter, then open curly bracket, close curly bracket. You want the time scale equals 0, then pause game equals true, cursor.visible equals true, which cursor will be visible, and the pause menu set active to true, which the pause menu will be true, will be open. Then close curly bracket, then else, open curly bracket, close curly bracket, pause menu set active, false. Make sure the false is in curly brackets, then followed by a semicolon, then set the cursor dot visible equals false, then the pause game equals false, which will close out the pause menu, then time scale will equal to 1, then close curly bracket. You should have this code right here. Then make sure to save the script. Now, one thing that's having an error is it's in the previous script that we created, which we're going to get rid of right now. That's the deadbeat code. Press delete on your keyboard and hit delete. And now, our actual script that I just imported from a previous game that I used, we're going to use this one. So we're going to drag this script onto the pause menu manager. Can add script because game plus. Oh Jesus Christ! Not a fucking again. Game paused. What's going on with the fucking Unity engine? Scripts. Put all these errors. Pause menu manager. Alright, there we go. And make sure our pause UI is off by default because we don't need it. And the pause menu manager and the pause menu we want is the pause UI. And there we go. That should work. Now save the scene, and we're going to test this out and see if it works. Remember, you can get this pause menu script in the description on my website for free. And now we're going to test to see if it works. And escape, yep, it works. Somehow it's not pausing. We'll fix that in the next tutorial, how to fix that. Scripts, game paused. Oh, we didn't reference to the player controller. So, player. I want player prefs. But we're going to cover this in the next tutorial. That's simply how to create a simple pause menu. In the next tutorial, we're going to go over fix our freeze our character when we hit the escape button. Pause when we pause our game. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in a brand new tutorial.